So yeah, this is a lead. In Serum, we need the bass, which is there. It's on the second screen, you cannot see it, but again, the same stuff. Just a plain saw, and we'll just like add a little bit of pitch movement and also a little bit of LFO, and we'll be good. I will need the envelope here. I'll already shape it the way it needs to be shaped, and it will be on the course or on the fine. I think it's on the course. Yeah, definitely here, and I'll just go like this, and it's on one yeah, something like that. It's really subtle, not too much. And what I can already do is here take the LFO and put it on the course 2 and have the same waveform, so basically a saw, and 116 to 64, sorry. It's way too much, obviously, so I'll reduce it here. I think it's something like this. Yeah, like this. So the first layer. Getting there, just missing the small boy here. Which one should I go for? Bright white or ARP white? Bright white. And maybe just like this. So yeah, that's one. Now, as we know it, clone. The second layer is the same as the first one, except it has some chorus on it. Let me open that thing. Let me open the effects, chorus, and let's copy. So the rate should be like basically in the middle here, but I think it was 600 something hertz. Delay, something like that, but I don't know because there's two delays here. Should I set them to the same value or not? I'll try that once I hear what it sounds like. The feedback all the way down, the depths a bit higher like this. Low pass filter, I don't think I need to change anything. Yeah, the way it works is also completely different. Completely different. Yes, well, maybe hyperdimension is better to do that. I think it will be better to do that with this boy. Maybe still slightly too much LFO. The way it changes the sound, that thingy here is really, really different. It's really different. This is not on, of course. Yeah. I don't know why it sounds so different. His hyper, a fat chorus, are completely different. I don't know exactly how it works, but it's kind of a fat chorus, basically. Because when you compare here, you have this dual mode, which is creating something completely different. Let me... adding some extra layers, but you do not have that in the chorus. So the only place you can actually change the amount of voices you have is here. But it sounds completely different, of course, because it's not the same engine again. And yeah, there's no proper, like maybe if I inverse these two, I'd have something interesting, but... yeah, that's the closest I could get for this one, because it's the chorus again changes completely the way it sounds. But something I will try, it's just, I think I still have it from, yeah, here in the fruity chorus I set the stuff nearly the same way it is in silence, and it works. Sounds completely different. Never mind. Yeah, completely different sound from Serum, because the chorus again is behaving differently, but it's the end result that will matter anyway. So we'll see in the end result. And the last layer, clone, the last layer here, we'll fine tune everything again afterwards. The last layer, it's open on the other screen, so it's 2 oscillator, 8 voice, and oh, that's also something that has changed. But how do you do that? Then maybe we have to change the way we use this. We'll see. I'll try to figure out that stuff. Here, so 8 voice, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 8, 8 voice, activated. And the detune is like slightly to the left and slightly to the right here. Close enough. Something I just saw on the other silence is like the LFO shape is completely different. It's not like this so thingy, but it's a noise. But there is no noise shape, I think. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, because if we have some noise wavetable, is there some spectral maybe? But if I do wavetable B to LFO, and I change it back to, if I go back to basic shapes, it's not exactly the same, but works also. Basic shape, yep, there we go. Another way we could manage that is maybe using the noise oscillator and frequency modulate this. That's the other way we could do, but I mean, it's fine like that. Okay, next, as you know, clone. There's nothing that changes here. Clone. There's nothing that changes here. 2, 3, and again clone. And there is one thing that changed here, and there is one problem we'll probably have here, is that the last layer is 1 octave higher, 2 octave higher here, but also the sub, there is like 2 other oscillators that I do not have here. So another option we have is to maybe activate the sub with the saw wave, lower its volume, lower the volume of this one too, because it's not supposed to be that bright, and maybe activate the hyper dimension with 8 voice. And see how it goes. I cannot go higher than 7, fine enough. Forget it. Yeah, so that will be one of the problems we'll have. Yeah, let's see how it sounds already. Let me clone. So that's the top. I'll create some layer, insert layer. It's this. Yep, 3 layers here, set children. And yep, 3, 4, there we go. And what I didn't copy is these, so copy value, paste value, copy value, paste value, copy value, paste value. That's wonderful, like doing that kind of stuff on stream. You know, see a guy right click all the time and just do exactly the same thing over and over again. And the last one, I think the other one are by default. Up here, base value. Okay. Sounds good enough. Sounds good enough. Sounds probably a bit different than when we compare with Silence and Spire. Probably, but kind of sounds right. Let's compare. Yeah, I mean, the volumes are not exactly the same, but the 3 of them sounds kind of similar. With all of them, they're like their own way of working, basically. So far, it sounds pretty decent, all of them. The Serum sounds more in your face, yes. The Serum sounds closer to the original, probably would have to compare. Yeah, the Serum sounds better to me, if you ask me. Not because I'm a fan of Serum, the fact it's really in your face. It's really important for hardstyle top leads to be like, bam, straight to your face. So it's a bit better, but what is nice is like you will have versions in different VSTs. So something you can do, and it's also what I did when I first tested that on just... I had Silence, Dune, and 3 times Oscillator, is swap some layers. Some of them were in Silence, other were in Dune, and other were in 3 times Oscillator, and you can have different sound, kind of like that. It's also the interesting part about this. Yeah, Serum is Bay. Next, should we go for Dune, maybe? Yes, Dune.